Hi guys, this is going to be a quick video. It's just with local news, basically about my activity. And this is a learning that I took today about the Sex Dojo for women, and I also want to share it with you guys. So, I nearly had the first man in the Sex Dojo for women. And if you're anything like me, you're going to wonder, why the heck would a guy sign up? Well, I did have that question, and then I said, you know what, I'm glad he signed up. I am curious what this will do to him, for him. So I wrote to this guy, like as soon as I saw the mail, the notification that he had signed up, I said, welcome. I want you to know that you're the very first man that signed up in the Sex Dojo for women. Though the practices are designed for women, like I'm curious to take it as an experiment, if you're willing to, and see what this will do for you in the long run. And if you're open, maybe you can share feedback with me once you will have gone through the weeks. Boy, my happiness was short-lived, and my willingness to experiment also, at least in this guy's case. But I want to take it as a learning for the long run. So I don't always check my spam folder. So after I wrote to this guy, I checked like a few hours later my spam folder also. And there I saw that he had contacted me. So an email went right into my spam folder, and also a notification from PayPal that he had opened a claim to get a refund. Yeah, so, and he was pointing out that the videos were not accessible. So I was like, okay, this program really wasn't for this guy, and I need to make something more obvious on my site also. So first of all, this is a coaching and facilitation experience. As such, you get access gradually to the content. Like let's say you sign up today, you get instant access to week number 1. 7 days later after you sign up, you get access to week number 2. 14 days later after you sign up, you get access to week number 3, and so on. So it's a gradual, it's a drip content basically. You don't get all at once for you to binge, because if you're a woman doing this practice, then you know you need some breaks. You need to take it slowly. You need to integrate. Maybe you need to repeat some things. You need to prepare yourself. So this is the practice, you don't just do it day in, day out, day in, day out, day in, day out, and you go all through it at once and that's it. No, this content is supposed to join you and accompany you and gently guide you throughout the 8 weeks of the program, just like I did with my jade egg practice when I did it live before the pandemic. So obviously this guy did not even understand the concept, like he thought it was not working or it was broken. So I refunded this guy, like no questions asked. And I also explained to him, this is a coaching experience. It's also for women. Women that are in the Sex Dojo for women, they enjoy the content week by week. They take it as a learning experience. Everybody that works with me, either in events or in coaching sessions, they also know that I do things slowly, organically. So it's a process. It's not just a binging endeavor, it's a growth process, and it does take time. So my learning was just like a guy trainer that used to work with me in the past. He said it, whenever you communicate something to audiences, you have to make it very idiot proof. When I heard that, I was like, excuse me? Very idiot proof. If an idiot gets it, everybody gets it. Like apparently this is a saying in coaching or in training, especially in organizational training. I don't do that. I never even thought of that until I had heard this guy saying it. But today I was reminded, it's got to be very idiot proof also here. Like it's got to be in your face. The Sex Dojo for women is for women. And also the access to it is gradual. It's not get access to it now and learn everything now, like in an hour or two. And this is a pun for the guy who signed up. It was 4 a.m. in my country. I was asleep when he had signed up. And when he filed the refund claim, it was 5 a.m. in my country. I was still asleep. So 1 hour later, he decided this is not working. Okay, I respected his judgment, his call. I mean, clearly there was an incompatibility here in expectations and values and everything. So I took it as a learning experience, but I do want to open up I want to keep the gates open for guys that maybe you want to join, maybe you want to go through the practices, but I'm open for experiments, just like I would have been with this guy had he not decided it wasn't working. So if he did decide that, I'm never gonna argue with anybody. It doesn't work for him. But if any guy wants to join the Sex Dojo for Women, I hope that they understand that this is a gradual endeavor and that this is a space, a very gentle and delicate and sensitive space that I'm building, and that there are women in that dojo. And if anybody wants to join, I think they would welcome. And I think it would have to be a guy that understands, respects, has the emotional or sensitivity capacity or refinement to process, things as they are. I'm sure there are many guys like this out there, like extremely many guys. And I would love to have guys who want to go through this and say, look, this opened up a lot of stuff for me, like understanding or anything. Like I'm curious to do experiments. I mean, learning experiments, and this is just somebody signing up and following the videos and giving feedback. By all means, if somebody thinks that they can grow in this way, sure. If you have the time and the energy, I would love to. If there are any women out here who want to sign up, then please consider that this is a gradual, like the content drips week by week. It's not all at once. And the invitation here is really to take your time and go deeply into the practice and allow some time to, recover, as you say in fitness, because you have days of recovery. You don't just work out like crazy. And processing and integrating everything. So I'm a coach, and I'm a very slow person in everything. I never have the mentality of instant results, instant access to everything. No way. I mean, that's not how things are done. Nothing in nature is instant, unless it's something destructive. But anything that grows healthily takes time. Vegetable world or plant world, animal world, human world, even robotics. Everything takes time. It's not overnight. So that's my learning here. Otherwise, guys, please remember, you can send me messages and you can ask me questions and I'll do videos. You have Udemy classes, and Udemy does give access to everything all at once. You can binge on those if you want. By all means, that's how it's designed there. But the Sex Dojo for Women, which is for women, like you want to access a woman's world, sure, this is one place where you can do it. But just remember that it's gradual. So this place is different from everything that I do on Udemy. So yeah, I had one heck of a Sunday. And I'm gonna go now to enjoy it and do as I said in the previous practice with scheduling my 1 hour of pleasure and enjoying as soon as this video is uploaded and it's all set. And I'm looking forward to seeing you with more merrier subject. And guys, if you have questions, write me messages and I'll gently and kindly and gladly answer them, and I hope that they serve you. So that's it. Liana out. Enjoy the weekend.